Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. Authorities in Aberdeen are investigating a string of car thefts between midnight and 7:30 this morning. Thieves got away with 3 cars and crashed 2 of them. Police say there may have also been guns stolen. If you have any information on the thefts, you should call Brown County Dispatch at 605-626-7911.
It's a law in South Dakota to slow down and move over when you see first responders and service vehicles on the side of the road. Unfortunately, when people don't follow this law, people can die. Kettle Summer Rotter Shot takes us to Hayti to see how law enforcement is trying to combat this.
A tow truck driver died a few years ago when somebody lost control of their car and hit him while he was on the side of the road helping somebody else. This caused his friends, who are first responders, to take action so that this doesn't happen to anybody else.
You know, with Dale, he knew everybody. I mean, he was a friend with everybody. Pretty much everybody in the northeast part of South Dakota knew Dale. So when we lose a responder like that, it affects everybody.
Later tonight, we will see how they are using these signs to make people think twice before they pass first responders and service vehicles. In Hayti, Summer Otter Shot, KELOLAND News.
Last night, Pennington County Search and Rescue held a recruitment event to add new members to their volunteer team. Over 20 people showed up to the event where they were able to ask questions and learn more about what the job entails.
We bring in people who might be interested in joining our team of all volunteers to see if they might have what it takes and they think that it's something that they are interested in joining us and helping the community.
We'll have more about the recruitment event coming up at 6.
Well, the Pierre City Commission is renewing its contract with the South Dakota Department of Public Safety regarding the town's 911 Emergency Dispatch Center. Police Chief Jason Jones says along with handling 911 calls from surrounding areas, the dispatchers will continue to handle calls from state and federal agencies. The Central South Dakota Communications Center agreement was first created in 2014 and was renewed in 2018. The center currently averages just over 61,000 calls per year. Well, let's get a look at the weather forecast again.
We're treated to another nice day.
It's super out there, Megan.
It is a great day outside. Right now, sunshine, light winds, and our temperatures at least 10 degrees above normal. We have that sunshine here in Sioux Falls at 45 right now, a south wind at 9 miles an hour. And in Rapid City, sunshine, 40 degrees. That wind is starting to pick up right now out of the south at 17. Here is a look at our current temperatures. We have 45 in Yankton, 44 in Brookings, 41 in Mobridge, 45 in Phillip, and 45 degrees in Custer. All of our wind is out of the south at 5 to about 15 miles an hour. Most of us are going to keep the winds light as we head through the overnight hours. And we have plenty of sunshine in the area. There are a few clouds working their way through northern Nebraska, but nothing is coming out of those clouds. So for tonight, mostly clear skies, light winds, 25 Sioux Falls, 23 in Aberdeen, 27 in Pierre, and 27 in Rapid City, where that wind is going to start picking up. Then for your day tomorrow, partly to mostly sunny skies, everyone in a south wind now, and we will be a little bit warmer. 51 in Sioux Falls, 50 in Aberdeen, 50 in Pierre, and 49 in Rapid City with a strong wind. And all of those temperatures are 10 to 15 degrees above normal. Things start changing on Friday with partly to mostly cloudy skies now, and we could see a few morning sprinkles in eastern KELOLAND. 47 the high for Sioux Falls, 43 in Aberdeen, 45 in Pierre, and 52 in Rapid City. Our 7-day forecast stays mostly dry and warm, and we'll keep those warm temperatures around through Christmas. We'll take a closer look at that forecast in just a little bit.
Okay, thanks a lot, Megan. We're also getting a closer look at a deadly police shooting in St. Paul, Minnesota. Cameras captured the chaotic confrontation, and today the police department shared 2 clips, one from the officer's dash cam and the other from his body cam. David Schumann with our CBS affiliate in Minnesota sat down with a use of force expert to analyze it.
St. Paul police officer Michael Cheetah first shouts commands when he gets out of his squad.
Get on the ground! On the ground!
But then, Cheetah was shot in the leg. The suspect, Brandon Keys, was shot in the head and died the next day. Joseph Dutton, a police use of force expert, says it appears Keys was the first to fire.
He moves to his right quickly. You can look at it and slow it down and look at it. He moves quickly behind his vehicle. That's when the cop says, oh, because he knows that's a possibility. But if that does happen, he's going to probably be involved in a gunfight.
We've slowed the video released by St. Paul Police to show the movements more clearly.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired, I'm hit.
Police say this started with a 911 call from a woman. She said a man she had a protection order against was ramming her car and he was armed.
All right, I'm there.
After the shooting, Dutton points out how Cheetah moves to the right instead of directly at Keys and the vehicle. Then Cheetah takes the gun from Keys' feet and kneels on it.
And what he's doing is he's covering the suspect and he's guarding the gun. Nobody's getting that gun. Tactically, really, really well done.
Officers saluted Cheetah as he was released from the hospital last week. On Tuesday, the chief said he mourns for Keys' family, but stands behind his officer.
We also stay completely committed to our officer as he recovers from his injuries. None of us in our community want incidents like this to happen. None of us.
Black Lives Matter Minnesota is calling for the release of more body camera footage. Minnesota's Bureau of Criminal Apprehension is investigating the shooting. No one else was hurt.
The choices for a new Minnesota flag are down to 3. The commission took a big step forward by cutting the number of finalists in half, from 6 to 3. But these designs are just a framework, subject to changing some design elements like swapping star shapes or changing and rearranging colors. Now, here are those 3 they landed on. All of them include a star element to represent the North Star State and a different shade of blue. Now, one of the finalists is from Laverne. We interviewed him last week about his design. Now, the panel is working on any tweaks before choosing a final design to make its debut on Statehood Day next May.
We have worked our way down from 2,100 flag designs to the top 3. And so it's been a long process. It's been a tough journey sometimes, but I am happy with the progress we've made. And I'm excited to come back on Friday and narrow down from 3 to 1.
The commission will meet again on Friday with the goal of narrowing these 3 to the number 1 that will make its debut in May.
The Winnebago tribe of Nebraska may be getting some ancestral land returned to them. In November, Republican Senator Deb Fischer introduced the Winnebago Transfer Act of 2023 to the Senate. The bill would give the land back to the Winnebago tribe. The Winnebago Tribal Council says that with a bill in both the Senate and the House of Representatives, they're grateful for the support. The tribe is currently waiting for a congressional hearing, which is expected to take place in early 2024.